Thank you all for coming. Let's see here. Good morning, Stalsa. Good morning, Pine Oaks. Good morning, Brendan. Looks like we've got a good crowd. So today, guys, I am a Pegasus. Getting into the childlike energy for the meditation. I, in healing, often run across childhood traumas. That's something that a lot of people need healing from. It's something that goes unnoticed. But what I want to take a look at today is the strength of that inner child. The same child that maybe has given reason for you to be shy, given reason for you not to express yourself the way you'd like or live your life the way you would like to. That child was curious. When you think of a baby, we tell them so many things not to do, but in their mind, they don't know what's possible. They're just feeling everything out without any worry, without any constraint. And that's a lot of strength. And people may not see that, but I have children, so I watch my kids. And when you say things like be careful, I've switched those words to be mindful. Just because when you're telling them to be careful, you're kind of saying there's danger there versus whatever's there, be mindful and aware about your surroundings and your feelings and what's going on. So today we want to, yes, grab the hand of that little kid and take a little walk with them to a toy store. Because what happened to toy stores is my question. I think it's how are we living life without toy stores today? They can't really all be online, right? So we're going to go into our very own toy store and meet with our inner child today and take a look at why they're so strong. Take a look at what items may be there in your subconscious that can bring that energy to life in you today. So first, I'm going to start here with the forgiveness deck. This is I'm going to pull 2 affirmations from here. And I'm going to pull one for your feminine side, this one, and one for your masculine side, this one. These little pillars of forgiveness in you today will help you along your journey. You take this message in the way you would like, keep it in your heart and bring it with you. So for the feminine side of yourself, I forgive myself for valuing external validation more than my own internal validation. I choose to believe that only I can feel the absolute joy of living in alignment with my true being and the joy that is potent enough to be celebrated on my own. This is a wonderful card of self-love, I believe. When we're looking for what one of my friends here, Pisces, said yesterday, the quick dopamine hits versus the serotonin. You crave that external validation versus the internal infinite validation that lives inside of you, constantly knowing that you are enough, constantly knowing that you have what it takes inside to turn out the results that you want. So this is also speaking of celebrating that on your own. I'm big on celebrating every little moment. So let's just take a moment. If you want to put in the chat something that you want to celebrate within yourself today, with something that you would like to bring to life that may be small or big, and just celebrate it. We can all put some energy to that. And let's take a look at the masculine side here. I forgive myself for feeling as though there may exist a time in the future where I do not have what I need, despite having all that I need in the present moment. Sorry, guys. So this is telling, just take a, I'm sorry, my computer had a glitch for a moment. I choose to believe that when I focus my attention on what I do have, I align with the flow of abundance that is already mine. So that's a beautiful message to take with you. Again, backing up the feminine message, I feel like this is a very balanced message that's come out. Here you are celebrating every little moment, and here in your masculine side, you are celebrating the abundance that you already have to create more abundance. Coming from a space of gratitude, That attitude of gratitude helps you to get into that space. If you if you believe it, then you can perceive it, then you can achieve it. That energy there, celebrating your small victories, celebrating your big victories, not needing anyone to celebrate it for you. As a mom, we don't get pats on the back all the time. We just go out there and, we mom all day, or we dad all day, or we student all day. We're our best selves, and there's not always a person there to celebrate those small victories. And there are moments where we need to take in perspective. One of the laws of the universe that is important to me really highlights the need to stop and take a look around you at the beauty that is in your life. It's always there. It never goes away. Even in the darkest of moments, there's a glimmer of light, and that's what you want to reach for. Don't shortchange yourself on your abundance. So thank you for listening to the forgiveness cards. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of sound healing, and then I'm going to, before we go on our toy journey, pull from this Lumeria deck here. It's pretty awesome, I think, and it's very colorful. I like it. You see, like, all the colors of this deck. So we can just take a look and get a quick group message after we do a little sound healing and get a little message from Atlantis, right? All right. So this healing frequency is at the frequency of 9. So that's big changes. So the meditation that we have today, let it take us to a shift, paradigm shift. When we go and come back, something we can take with us. So let's get this 9 rolling here. Just want to clear out every direction here. Inside my healing bowl, I do have a few things. I keep a little amethyst tetragram inside for that energy, a topaz crystal, and lapis lazuli. So if you guys want to take a look at those energies and see what they may do for you. I also just want to note before this healing, we have our super dope dream class tonight, podcast. You see I have my dream catcher here. So if you guys want to catch that, you can check it out on Brendan's page, Mystic Spider-Man, on YouTube or on Instagram or TikTok. Let's get this healing going. Just want to relax and let these frequencies settle inside of you, clearing out the blemishes from your head down to your toes, helping to reset every chakra from your crown, beautiful, beautiful purple color, down to your third eye. Think of indigo, the beautiful velvety dark blue sky, to your throat, beautiful aqua Atlantis blue, to your heart. Think of a beautiful emerald green color, shining really bright. To the solar plexus, it's a very bright yellow, bright as the sun, your inner sunlight. To your sacral chakra, your pleasure chakra, what makes you happy, what makes you feel better. Down to your root, where your survival is, your safety, your drive, your earthly plane desires. Let them all reset with your inner divine light, with the forgiveness and new beliefs that we set into place. before we take this journey to join our small inner child that plays wild and free in our subconscious. Let your wild woman today turn back into a wild girl, and let your wild man turn back into that wild boy that jumps off trees or couches or runs out and makes a mud pie or brings a cricket or caterpillar or frog in the house. That kid. This part of us never leaves, and every laugh that we have and every tear of joy that we drop, that kid is there. And every smile of another child that we see, or the inner child that we see in our lover, or when we're playing with our children, or when we're with our best friend and you go jump on the swings together, after a night of partying, those moments are your inner child, and that child is bright, light, and divine, and yours, and is ever perfect, ever perfect, ever perfect, and ever available to you. If you really look at it, this child does not need any healing. They're exactly as they were always meant to be. And today, when you see them, you will reaffirm that they were always everything that they were meant to be and more. And that today, you are the embodiment of that very child. All right, guys. Thank you. I hope that helped a little ease some of the stress and tension that may come from being, from adulting and whatnot. So let's get a card from the Lumeria deck here, Beyond Lumeria, sorry, and see what she has to say for us today as we go along our day. And I just want to take a moment of gratitude for all of you. I'm really thankful that you're all here, and it's just a lot of love. You guys have changed my life in the most beautiful way, and I feel more capable to spread the light because of all of you. So thank you for all that you do and being here. It really strengthens my life. Evolution team, I think that's dope. If we were to get any card, right? Let's see what the book has to say about this card here. Evolution, growth, overcoming challenges, gracefully riding the waves of life, expanding out of a problem, flourishing in the face of change, thriving in new environments, and being unperturbed. Unbothered. I love being unbothered, guys. I'm going to put my hood on for that one. I'm going to put my hood on for the unbothered part. So let's see what they have to say. I'm not going to read the whole thing, just a quick meaning here. How we can embody this. Look for ways that you can flourish in the face of a challenge. Tap into your original passion, that childlike wonder, and remember why you chose the path that brought you to where you are now. Break a problem down to its elements and be creative in how you tackle it. Consider how you can make it more fun and inspiring, taking joy in the things that you do, because you do choose to do them. So you can also choose to take joy in them. Alternatively, be present and ask how you can learn, grow, and become stronger through what's happening for you, not to you. And we've gone over this in the podcast. It's a great thing to embody. It's always happening for you. It is always conspiring to get you closer to something that you've asked for. The universe is always listening, like a genie lamp it is. Okay. Focus on the aspects of your situation that make it all worth it. Draw on the inner resources that you can pull through. You have the qualities you need to shine, so don't lose sight of your bigger picture. You may be pushed to a greater and deeper part of yourself for learning, and it might be an uncomfortable process. But the strength, growth, and wisdom that come out of the journey through the eye of the storm and embodying this knowledge is something that no teacher can show you. Only you can dance in that rain. You know, the song Unwritten is one of my favorite songs to just dance around and scream. And that's why, because you're the one that feels the rain. You're the one that feels the pain. You're the one that feels the joy. And no one can feel it quite like you can. No one can express it quite like you can. It's your superpower. Your energy is your superpower. So let's get started, guys. And just gonna go through a short tension meditation so that we can break down our energy just a little bit more before we journey into our inner toy store. See what we come up with. I bought a few toys today for the journey. I bought Baby Yoda. I had to. You know, I had to bring Baby Yoda along for the journey for wisdom. I bought Mother Bear. I was drawn to Mother Bear this morning. I don't know. The colors were here, and this is one of my spirit animals that definitely makes me feel strong and protected. So as I go to venture towards my toy store, I thought this would be a cool ride to take. And I also bought my little mini tree. It has rainbows too, so it kind of matched the bear. And just to give me a little extra guidance along as I take you guys into the kind of crystal caves of your mind. Tap in and find a super awesome toy store. I can't wait to hear what you guys have inside of yours. And I can't wait to see what's inside mine. All right, so everyone just close your eyes, please, and relax. We're going to start with your toes. If you could just squeeze those toes in. I'm going to count to 10. Now release them slowly. Let the energy go out. Just wiggle them. Now we're going to aim for the whole foot. I'm going to count to 10. And while I'm counting, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only the feet. Let go. Let breathe. Now we're going to go for the calf muscles here, from the ankle up to the knee. Now squeeze in. Hold it. Now release. From your knees up to your waist, we're going to just squeeze those thighs. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Now release. Now we want to go from your hip area to your stomach area, just below the chest here. Squeeze this entire area. Here we go. Hold it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now release. Good job. Now we want to breathe in. Be mindful of the breath. I want you to give some energy to your whole back here. Breathe straight up the spine when the air comes in. Puff out that chest. Push in that stomach and hold and release. Just let everything kind of flow out of the spine. Now we want to get to these shoulders. Just the shoulders. Just the neck. Just the neck. Now, just hold tight. Here we go. Just that area. Just that area. Now release. Shake them out a bit. Now we want to go from the tips of your fingers back up to that shoulder area. Here we go. Hold it. Hold it. And release. All right. Now we're going to get your facial area. You can scrunch up your face really silly if you'd like. Here we go. Squeeze. Hold it. Now release. Now we're going to aim for the whole body 3 times. Here we go. On the first one, squeeze the whole body. Let every part of you tense up. Here we go. Squeeze. Now release. And just let all the energy out. This time, give yourself a nice big bear hug when you go in. Like a silly little kid. Here we go. Squeeze. Now release. This is a big hug I just gave myself. All right. Last time. Now we're going to take a silly superhero pose before we go in and get our tiny superhero kit out, right? We're going to tense up in our nice strength pose. Here we go. Hold it. Get silly. Hold it and release it and shake it out. Keeping our eyes closed, we want to stay in this wondrous little mode here. All right, so I'm going to take you on a journey to meet your toy store and your inner child, inner strength. Let's go. So I want you to just relax. And we're going to our favorite street. Here on the street, it's a beautiful day. It's a little bit of rain, but it's the type where it's still sunny and there's a rainbow in the sky, but the rain is falling. It's a warm summer day, perfect temperature, not too hot, not too cold. And the rain is adding the perfect element. As you look at the rain, you stop on the street and you see a puddle. This puddle has a rainbow effect in little waves. As each droplet of water falls down into this puddle, you watch it slowly fall. Drip, drop, drip. And you say, I'm going to take a closer look. And as you look over, there you are. It's a tiny version of yourself. And you think, well, that's peculiar. So you walk a little further down the street and you see another puddle. This one's a little bigger and the color's a little brighter. And you go, well, this is funny. You take a look and then there's another you. Now there are two little yous dressed differently, maybe different ages, different outfits, points of joy, points of joy. So you laugh and chuckle and you walk a little further. And now you've realized that you've come to a lake. This lake was not here before. You've never seen it as you've walked down the street many times. Now these colors are amazing. And you've never seen anything like it. And as you've seen yourself in the last two puddles, you say, well, what's in this one? And as you slowly lean over, you hear a whisper in your ear. And it says, only the good. And as you reach down, you fall in the water. As you descend, you realize you can breathe. Imagine yourself moving your arms all around, things that you can do in water that you can't do on the surface. Breathing, diving, dipping, swimming. There are no fish though. You find that a little strange. You see a little light in the distance and you wonder what that is. As you go a little closer, you see an animal or an energy. This is your guide to your toy store. This part of you will take you the exact course through these tunnels of emotions to get to the sweet spot. So to go ahead and take a look at your animal. I want you to spend a moment with them, swim around with them, notice the color, look into their eyes, notice the texture of their skin, if it's something you've seen or never seen. Just play for a minute. As you play, you notice in the reflection of your animal's eyes that you are now a child. You're no longer an adult. You are now that child. This animal grabs hold of you and you grab hold of it and you begin your journey. Imagine a warp speed tunnel, colors of all around you, moving fast as the speed of light. There's no fear here, just joy, only the good. And you will now arrive at steps made of water. And we're going to walk up these steps together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step one more time. 9 And last step, 10. Now you notice you have on super awesome rain boots. Like these are the coolest rain boots you have ever seen in your life. And no one else has a pair of boots like this. You've also got a pretty dope raincoat too. You look at them. Notice the colors, notice the patterns. This is how you're feeling. This is your expression. This is your unfiltered, unbothered expression. Now let's walk a little further and you see a little cubby. You remember to look around for your name. There's a couple of cubbies. So you find your cubby and you put your jacket down and you put your rain boots on. Now you see a really big nutcracker. Two, in fact. And they are at this door. And they have something to say to you. But you have to pull the lever and crack the nut. So go ahead and pull the levers. Each one has something special to say to you. All right. I want you to take those messages and keep them with you. Now pull the levers at the same time and the doors lock. And you see steps made of your favorite candy. This is amazing. Take a big bite out of the railing of your favorite candy on these steps. One big bite, taste it, enjoy that candy here. I'm going to say mine isn't sticky. Maybe yours is sticky, chocolatey, marshmallowy, sour, whatever you like. That's the texture or that's the substance of these steps. So you walk down the steps. There's 3 magical steps here. 1, 2, 3. And as you step down, the whole floor changes the color. You take another step, the color changes again. You take another, it changes again. Now, as you look around in splendor, this is your toy store. Take a look at any guides or family members that may be here, playstations that are set up, whether there's a fountain, there's trees. This is your wonderland. You have now fallen down your rabbit hole. It's yours and it's glorious. It's whimsical and wonderful. I'll leave you here for a moment to just take in everything. Play as hard as you can. There are no rules. There's no boo-boos here. It's only the good. That's the name of my toy store. Take a look around for the name of yours and enjoy. All right. So I want you to take a moment and look to your right. You see a little you over there in the corner playing by themselves, and they're building something. They could be building with any paper, blocks, Play-Doh, snow, anything. I want you to take a walk over to yourself and see what this kid is building. See what you are building. Whatever you see is what's aiding you in making your dreams come true today. So pay close attention to what you're building here in this spot. I want you to assure this child that whatever they are building here, that they today can come with you and continue to build this very thing in your world today. That they no longer have to stay here in this toy store. That today they are coming along with you so that they can help you bridge the 5D and the 3D into a harmony, a balance of your inner child in you to create the world that you've been seeking. Take a moment to help them finish building here and show gratitude that despite all of the things that you've seen and all of the journeys that you've taken, all the challenges you've overcome, that this child, you kept building. You kept building and you continue to build. And as you can see, there is nothing that can stop you from building. All the time you thought that you stopped, you did not. And today, remember that you never stopped and you will not stop. As long as there's breath inside of you, you will be building something. And it looks like it's something magnificent. So take a few seconds now to take a look around your toy store. Let your younger child, the other one, say goodbye here and say goodbye to all of the yous and the family members and the guides. I want you to remember one toy here, and this one toy that you remember, I want you to use that as a symbol to reach back into this place whenever you feel you need the strength and the wonder and curiosity of that child, the will to keep building, to get to the rainbows, through the eye of the storm, to the calm waters, to wherever your paradise is. So let's hop on the back of our animal here. Boots and coat back on, looking pretty dope, right? All right, let's go. Back to the tunnel. Lots of lights zooming by. Just enjoy the ride, enjoy the colors through this tunnel. Go up and down, loop-de-loo and around like a roller coaster. Now you are back in the water. Boots go. Go. Share the water. Play a little while longer here. Enjoy the breathing underneath. Deep and deep and deep inside of your own emotions, inside of your own world, you are immersed. Enjoy it. Say goodbye to your animal friend and thank them for taking you on this journey. Full gratitude and love as you leave them. And as you look into the eyes of your animal, you and that child now merge, and you are back to you. You swim up to the surface and you climb out. And the sun is beaming in the most beautiful way. The birds are singing, the breeze is blowing gently. You can feel it blow just past your cheek, a little bit through your hair and your fingers. And as you look back, that lake is gone. The street has returned. But on the ground there, as you look down, you see that little toy that you took with you, and it is now here. So I want you to pick it up and put it in your pocket. And as you walk down the street, on towards your next destination, remember your toy store. Remember your strength. Remember your heart song that is ever building and is now with you. I want you to just bring your awareness back to your body. Look for your toes. Wiggle your arms. How was that for everybody? I hope that you had fun in your toy store. I know I had a few sacred tears there. You can feel free to share your messages in the chat. What the Nutcrackers had to say to you. Mine was pretty surprising. Seeing my kid there building was surprising. I was building an Emerald City apparently, and it was really pretty. I don't even know how she was building that or what she was using, but it was just really dope. Let me see. Ooh, a marble palace. That sounds so pretty. Wow. Oh wow, a music box. I remember music boxes. That was such a I loved mine. Mine had a little ballerina. That sounds so awesome. I had so much going on in my toy store. I was like, what? I was painting, I was laughing like Mary Poppins on the ceiling having tea, Legos and Play-Doh, and my steps were a big Sour Patch Kid and Twizzlers. Like, I was like, if only I could visit this place in real life. I don't think I'd leave. I'd probably go there a couple times a week. Oh wow, harpist. That's so pretty. Oh, thank you. You too. Pinwheel. Yeah, I love pinwheels. I do. Oh, spaceship, Star Wars, dope. You had Star Wars Legos. Oh wow, a magical farm. Oh my gosh, you guys went some amazing places. You had peanut butter cup stuffs. I do like peanut butter cups. If only we could like have those nummy steps to go along with every day. I really I cried just knowing I have that energy inside of me. I think we lose sight of play. And sometimes I with my daughter, I would sit and I want to pull her Barbies out, and she'd kind of be like, Mom, I'm over this. But I'm like, man, no, we're going to play with these. So many Barbies, and let's pretend. And when I'm doing it, I forgot how involved I was. And I think that's something I was noticing, how involved in the play I used to be, thinking that the baseball field when it rains is quicksand. Rolling the ball of snow forever to make it perfect for the snowman in the wintertime. Oh, Smarkle rainbow boots. Oh, that sounds dope. Oh, wow. Golden sparkle. Kaleidoscope. That's so beautiful. Crystal rock candies. Yeah. You guys went to some magical places. And one of the biggest messages is this magic exists inside of us every day. And we can tap into it when we're creating something. That magic is there. It's so easy to get caught in a rut as creators, but tap into that toy store, pull out nostalgia. A message I got the other day was, as creators here, when we're digging into ourselves, look at the people that we're creating for and see what they're needing. What are you needing? Because that's what we're all here to provide. At some point, we needed something. At some point, we saw that there was a lack that could be filled by our energy inside of the consciousness that's going on today. And as we move to heal, and I think we're moving rapidly. I don't care what the news says. We are healing at an expedited rate right now as we're coming together. And I want to say love and light and just thank you all so much again. And, I hope we can bring toy stores back one day. It's strange to think can you take your kid to a toy store? No, your kids will be like, well, what's that? Go to Amazon. It's crazy. Or the toy section in the store. It's not the same. Oh, awesome. So again, before we get out of here, guys, we have our awesome dream meditation. I'm sorry, not meditation, my computer again. Sorry, guys. We have our dream class podcast tonight. Is going to be a lot of fun. A lot of super dope creators. If you guys, if you're not going to be on it, I hope that you all definitely tune in and direct people to it. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. I mean, the places that we can go with dreams. We go a lot of places during our podcast. I have a feeling tonight, like we're really diving. We're diving pretty deep. I mean, beautiful symbol, driving dreams. Just think about this pinpoint from the heart, flowering out into space, into everything, the vastness, the depth. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm excited. So thank you all so much, beautiful souls in my soul tribe. All the love and light towards your day. Create all day the day you want to see. And if any nonsense comes in, it's not nonsense. It's just a part of your day, and you will be zen and unbothered, right? Put your hood on, grab your toy, take it back, and be unbothered. Love, peace, and pineapples, guys. Bye.